Okay, welcome back. What we want to look at today is to provide you with some information in regards to quantitative methods of data collection in mathematics. Now, this is a course I did in regards to my degree, and it was business management at degree level. Okay. Now, all I want to do is to show you how I approach that type of question at that point in time. Feel free to adapt any method that you like, and some of you might be quite familiar with what I'm going to show you already, but it's only for the purpose of illustration and to show you that there are other methods or different approaches that can be taken to solving a given problem. Okay. Now, so what I want to do first is let me just show you this. Okay, and let me just make sure I can get into it. Hang on, let me bring down the camera. Bear with me for a second, please. Okay. So make sure we get the camera down and in full, and then we can get the camera to pick this up. Okay. Okay. Right. So what we have here is, sorry, let me make sure that I've got this right. Okay, thank you, good. So what we have here is purely a question, and it was a question and a formula given to me to resolve. Okay, so we have y1 equals to or less greater than 1 over 5, open brackets, y1 plus y2 plus 2y to the 3. Now is equivalent to 4y1 minus y to the 2 minus 2y to the 3 equals 0. Okay. Now let's look at the solution. y1 equal to or less than greater than 1 over 5, open brackets, y to the 1 plus y to the 2 plus 2y to the 3. 5y1 equals open brackets y1 plus y2 plus 2y to the 3 close brackets. Okay. Now here we have 5y1 minus open brackets y to the 1 plus y to the 2 plus 2y to the 3 equals 0. And I'm just simply saying z equals 0 because if you're doing this mathematics at this level, you will now be familiar with those symbols. Okay. Now 5y1 minus y1 minus y2 minus 2y to the 3 equals 0. Here we simply have y1 taken away from 5y1, leave us 4y1 minus y2 minus 2y to the 3 equals 0. And what the changes here, all the change appears to be simple and small. It has made a massive difference overall to the end result of the question or its mathematical value. Okay, and all I'm going to do is to just provide you with this for yourselves, just to make sure we can get everything in play. Okay, so just bear with me. Let me make sure that you can see this. Okay, just make sure I can. It's in the light. Okay. And so feel free to play with this for yourselves, okay? That is all I'm going to say to you. Just feel free to play with it just for yourselves. Look at how we have arrived at it. Now, this was marked not by me, but by someone else, the university tutor, and you can see it is correct. Okay, he's marked, giving it 2 out of 2. Okay, it was worth 2 marks. I got my 2 marks. Okay. Okay, now this is something else that I want to show you, okay, as well, okay. And again here we have Just make sure I can get this to come down. Okay, yes, we can. Okay, and you can see here that all I've done here is observations. These are a number of observations carried out, and you can see that we have 6 observations. Okay, xi and yi. Okay, these are the values given, which were given basically, and we using this data here, we need to calculate down here now. So again, similarly to what we just did on the other side, we're following a similar process here. Okay, and let me see what she said here. Correct, but not required. Now you can see here that it says here, correct, but not required. Okay, apparently I was trying to show off, I suppose, here at my skills in understanding the concept of this. Okay, but all it's saying here is x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus x6. And these are your values here. These are the observations that this here now represents, okay? Then you put your values in, okay? Right? And you put your values in, and you put your values in, and you can see that it comes down to equal into 1. And when you do these calculations here, you'll find that it actually works out correctly. Okay, so let me just stand back a little bit so you can see it in full, okay? Okay, and I'm going to bring this up a little bit closer so you can see that also in full. Okay. 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 And it's just a bit of information and a little bit of know-how that I would like to share, that I'm hoping to share with you overall, okay? Bear with me for a second, it's just come unclipped, okay? Bear with me for a second, my apologies, okay? Okay, but these things do happen when it's not the phone going off somewhere and somebody shouting me. So forth. Okay, but I think we're good now. Now, here again, I don't need to spend too long on this because it's the same principle as applied before. And once you understand one concept, you can apply the other concepts to it. Okay, here as well. So I'm not going to take too long on this. Now, this is just to show you how we can work and look at the information, look at the process applied, use the application of process. Okay, look at how it's been done. You can do this for yourselves. You can pause the video and look at how I have arrived at the answer. Okay, and in each case you find that it almost comes to the same application. Okay, I was quite pleased with myself because I had not done any work at that in this type before, and this was purely for statistics. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there for a moment. I want you to be able to see it in full. Okay, and this is my own work, by the way. This is not someone else's work. Okay, this is my own work done by my own hands. Okay, right, good. And here we are again. Okay, similar work task. Okay, and here we have sum of two open brackets 2yi plus xi y to the I. Okay, basically, and that's what your formulation is looking like. Okay, right. That here becomes that there becomes this. Okay. and it's just a matter of making sure that you have it in the correct sequence and you have applied the correct formulation. You can see here 2 times minus 6, okay, plus 113, okay. Minus 6, 2 times minus 6 becomes minus 12, okay. That leaves you 101. And we know that's right because she's marked it here for me 8 out of 8, or 6 out of 6. So I know that's right. Now, this carries on from the data that we had earlier, okay? And I believe that data comes from back. Hang on, let me just make sure I've got it right. Okay, this was taken from a data which was given before, okay? But what I want to say here is that you need to look up this for yourself to make sure you understand how we have applied this and to make sure you understand how we got 113. I'm not going to try to explain that process because that only becoming a bit more confusing. But you can see its application and the end result here, okay? And let me just make sure that you can get this in full for yourself, okay? Now I hope you find this useful because I know that when I first began this process of this type of mathematics, especially in statistics, it gave me a lot of trouble and I had to do a lot of work at night time, believe me, okay? So it is not as simple or as easy as it looks. Okay, I'm just leaving it here for you for the time being, okay? And I think that's it actually, thank you, okay? Yes, that's it, we'll stop there. That'll be it. That's all I wanted to show you. And I hope you find that useful, okay? So all I'm going to do again is to show you this through from the start, okay? Sorry. Now nothing for me to speak about here, okay? Just again, just on making sure that you can see it and you can do some of the work for yourselves, okay? So you can understand the concept behind it, okay? And please remember this was marked by a university tutor at the time, so I know it's correct. Okay. Okay, thank you. I think that'll be it. Let me just check. Yes, that's it. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yep. You don't need that bit, just this bit. Okay. Okay, thank you. And I hope you find this useful. Have a good day. Bye-bye.